And everybody's on their feet here at the Farris Center. Howard guarded by Johnson. Drives right side. Leaves it for Jeff Lowry. Lowry back out. 5 seconds. Brooks drives baseline. Shot up off the glass. And good! We are going to overtime! Oh, my goodness. What a shot by Brooks. Oh, my goodness. What a tough shot by Derrick Brooks. He knocked it down. Bears have got to get a shot up. Jordan Howard. Pull-up jumper. Nowhere near, and that's going to do it. Oh, he was a half court, and he threw it up. No chance. Good defense by Little Rock, and a great basketball game comes to an end. Russ Pennell joining us here now. And, Coach, you told me before the game you really felt good about the matchup tonight. Thought you guys had a really good chance, and obviously played your tails off. Got a career night from Tanner Schmidt, and did just about everything except hit a couple of extra shots along the way. Yeah,
I told the guys in there that it's important that you don't take the last few minutes of the game and think that's what cost you. I look at the 11-1 start to the game. Little Rock came out. They were ready to go, and we were a little – I don't know if we were flat. I thought we were a little more nervous than anything. And you get down 11-1, man, you're pushing a rock up a hill now. And I was proud of the way we fought back. I thought we showed a lot of character and a lot of heart, and that's probably what makes it even tougher now in that locker room, because we haven't had tons of success, and now all of a sudden you get that close against a quality team and you come up a little bit short.
Tanner Schmidt, Coach, I don't know what to say. I mean, the guy was he was like King Midas tonight. Everything he touched turned to gold. He was on fire.
He's been shooting the ball well in practice. We've been waiting for him to do this. He's a very good offensive player. And my issue with Tanner has been I didn't think he'd been rebounding the ball quite as well, but he started doing that. He really crashed the glass tonight. And he was slow getting, over a high ankle sprain early in the fall. He's been kind of slow coming back, but I've seen it in practice the last few days, and this is why we recruited him. I love the fact he could shoot the basketball. Last year he didn't get a lot of opportunities with Jake, and this year, it's almost like his freshman year. But I'm glad to see he had a breakout night, and he actually played really well up at Western Michigan too. So hopefully that's a sign of good things to come for us in the pivot.
I know, the first couple of years here, you were waiting for your team to kind of show that edge and toughness, and early in the season we saw some signs of it. I know you challenged a couple of guys. I saw him go after some balls tonight like it was life or death.
Yeah, we're starting to learn that you have to play with great effort every possession. I had to remind him of that at one of our timeouts, but I about thought I had an aneurysm on that one. But, it's a deal where you and I talked, before the game about learning to win. That sounds like a cliche, but there's a lot of merit to diving on the loose ball and being in the right position, being disciplined to box out every time. All those things. The good teams don't beat themselves. And I thought tonight we got closer than we have, but we're still just a little bit short.
Yeah, there were a couple times down here I'm looking, it looks like somebody dropped a couple of Mr. Potato Heads. I mean, I see legs and arms all over the place. I mean, it was just a wild scramble. But it was a great game, and we talked before, too, about the so-called rivalry. And these kinds of games certainly lend to that. Now, I know you guys need to get a win or two along the way, but I think Little Rock knows you guys are for real now, and certainly the strides have been made. And this is the kind of thing, I think it's good. I mean, you saw a great crowd on both sides tonight. It was definitely a great atmosphere in here tonight.
We're better, and but the problem is there's not a lot to show for it. And I was a little concerned of that with our schedule this fall. It's a tough schedule. I'm not making any excuses for it. We scheduled it, so I think it's making us better. What I hope is that my team doesn't lose heart. And that'll be up to me and my staff to make sure a game like this, and you can go one of two ways. It can either make you mad and you fight, or you get discouraged and think, man, I gave everything I had, which they didn't yet, but they may think they did. And so I feel like that we're real close. I really do. I like this team. I think, and I've told them all along, because of the way the Southland Conference is and the NCAA makes selections, our season comes down to 18 games. You get right down to it. I want to win these games, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But our season really starts on December 31st, and we have to get our team right by then. And along the way, I hope we can win some games. But I'm proud of their effort. I told them that. I'm really, really proud of their effort.
Yeah, I will say a couple of times I was thinking maybe the guys were not smiling on you guys as tonight. I mean, you think about the three they threw in at the half. There was a shot where you guys blocked it cleanly, and on the way down the kid throws it up off the glass, it goes. There was another shot at the end of a shot clock that Jackson had, good, thought there to throw it up at the end, but I mean, it was a pretty fortunate shot. I mean, they did get some breaks in that regard.
Yeah, they made a couple of incredible shots, and and that's just kind of the way the ball bounces sometimes. And just as easily, Jordan could have hit that shot at the end, and it didn't go in. And then I know we missed 2 or 3 layups that would have put us over the hump too. So, you know what? That's basketball, and it was a good game. I just I feel bad for our guys that they couldn't pull this out.
So now, Coach, on the bus tomorrow, I know you guys have got some tests they've got to take, and then you guys are going to roll out for a 2-game road trip up to southeastern Missouri, and then on the road to Butler, which will certainly be a very memorable environment, I would think.
Well, I think we'll find out a lot about our team Thursday. I really do, and I challenge them with that. I think if you go up there and feel sorry for yourself, we'll get a butt whooping, and we'll get over this eventually. But they've got about 24 hours to get over it. And what they have to do is bottle up the good stuff they did tonight, take it up to Cape Girardeau, and try to do it again and replicate it again. Little Rock's got a good team, too. We don't need to act like we lost to a bad squad here tonight. And so we've just got to keep getting better, and I think we're moving that direction.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck in the next one.
Thanks, Justin, and go Bears Saturday.
All right, appreciate it very much. All right.